Okay, the countdown has been taken care of. Good evening and welcome to Vaidya's Chess Hub. And by the way, this is the part 2 of the Queenside Attack. Let's begin as usual with some greetings. By the way, it is raining heavily. Put your thinking caps on. As I said, we're joined by Sagar. Our moderator Jay is here. Hitesh has joined us. Saurish says good evening, everybody. Aryan is here. Well, by the way, titanium dioxide is here. I believe he's one of our students with a different ID. What do you think? Who is that? Good evening, sir, and all. Namish is here, and good evening. Well, that's a very unique way of saying good evening, but I'm not sure the spelling of sir is correct. So he has corrected that. Radhesh is here right from the start, which is great. And well, you got the formula wrong there, Namish. It's I believe. TiO2. You got that one wrong, making it clear that again it is the the net connection in the morning was unstable. At the moment everything looks fine. Let's hope that we all get an extremely good stream and good lecture. And Aryan is saying that he's made an account on Leeches, which is brilliant. Bravo. So got to start using that. I will later on, next month onwards, add you to the Telegram group as well. Meanwhile, Jai can put the link whenever he creates a link. He can send that link on maybe Friday's streaming, that is tomorrow. Jai, you can do that maybe. Or even better, you can take part in the tournament, Aryan, from the next month itself. That is also good. And morn evening, what is that? Aryan, do you understand your friend? What is your van friend saying? Read what is written. Good morn evening. Is it because the light is that way outside? You're not even saying more, Nemo, you are, and I don't know. This is the part 2. We are studying the Queenside Attack. Begin with a white to play position, and Aryan says it's morning plus evening or somewhat like that. Sure. So white to play here, and I think it is good that we start immediately because we have still 3 minutes more left with us. But let's not forget that yesterday, you know what? Yesterday we lost last 10 minutes, I believe. So if we can make up for that loss and maybe do 5 to 10 more positions, that would be great. We have to stop at 7 for sure again, but yeah, so let's start immediately without further ado. It's white to play. Do we have answers from people already? Yes, titanium dioxide says queen c8. Let's do that. So queen c8. By the way, again, A, B, C, D. And it's white to play. I don't know what c8 is being talked about here. Why queen c8? Queen c8, rook takes, and then rook takes will be checkmate. Well, what if that's not the case? What if that doesn't happen? Then what do you do? Yeah, that's important, right? What if that does not happen? So queen c8. Aryan is saying queen takes b8. Well, now titanium dioxide, you realize that your mistake here? Yesterday we talked about it. It is about playing with initiative and tempo, titanium dioxide. So queen takes b8 is forcing king to take. There's no other option. And then you put the rook on c8 where you actually want your queen. And that's checkmate with the help of the knight. That looks certainly more forcing. Arya Mahakal agree with that. Ayush Tawde is with it. And titanium dioxide says, yes, sir, I completely agree with that. All right, then. So let's go ahead and score the first correct answer for today. Jai, time for score. Let's get started with 1 out of 1. Yes. So 1 out of 1, Sagar says that. And well, even Arya Mahakal is at 1. Aryan is at 1. Hitesh is at 1. Everybody out of. And now for this one, it is black to play. So queen takes what? A, B, C, D. We are talking about A, B, C, D here. Black to play, guys. Black to play. What can we do here? Queenside attack. Is it checkmate in 2? Queen a3 check. Sagar adds queen a3 check, king b1, queen b2 mate. That's fantastic. That's right. Queen a3 check. Then there is king b1, which looks forced, and then queen to b2 is just checkmate with the help of the knight. Everybody seems to be okay with that idea. Queen takes c3, again playing with initiative and tempo. By the way, that queen check is particularly good because the knight covers the escape route d2 as well. Type yes if you notice such small things. Look at the knight, Aryan. Look at that knight that's covering that escape route for the king, the d2 square. So important that. Okay. Aryamaka is saying, yes, sir, totally. Reyansh is saying, I did notice that. By the way, he was the birthday boy yesterday. So queen check and checkmate. Guys, we are going at decent speed today. I think we'll make up for yesterday's loss. Come on now. Instead, yesterday, we kept the target of 25. To make up for those last 5 positions, can we make it 30 out of 30 today? I guess we can. So far, everybody is at an out of score, looks like. Next one is white to play. Again, remember, play with initiative and tempo. That's the whole idea there, playing with initiative and tempo. Titanium dioxide, by the way, you should deduct half a point because then initially you did think about queen c8 in the first position, if you remember, and if you're honest. Jai thinks here rook takes c7. So let's say rook takes c7 with the support of the knight, of course. But then what happens? Then king b8, bishop takes b6. So we are going to win the knight for sure because rook will eliminate the defender. We win a piece, but we have no queen. Yeah, sure. We win a piece, but we have no queen. Agreed, totally. Can there be a fork idea? Okay. There's yeah, there is power cut in Saurish Hadkar's area. I'm telling you, happens, is it not? Yeah. Destroying the defender idea. Bishop takes b6. And by the way, what really would be great here is bishop takes. After bishop takes b6, point to be noted is we are already a queen down here. So with the piece down, hurt. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. Can we queen takes b2? What is queen takes b2? There must be a mate. So come on, guys. Namish thinks that there must be a checkmate. So let's think about it for a moment. Don't rush into it. Rook check. Now let's say again there are two options here. King b8, king d8. Where's the king going? And accordingly, what are we going to do? We don't have the second rook even. Okay. We don't even have the second rook, guys. We just have that one rook. Point noted. So it's not like for the queen we have much compensation, to be honest. Both have got, I mean, 2 minor pieces for black, 3 minor pieces for white. But that's all we have for the queen. So for the queen, we have a bishop. How unbalanced is that? For the queen, we have an extra bishop. Sauri still likes that rook takes c7 idea. That looks more direct, is it not? That does look like more direct approach. Hey guys, let's not forget that if king d8, then after bishop takes b6, we have this discovered check. Don't forget that idea. We have a discovered check idea. 100%, I'm telling you, that is there. No doubt about it. So let's start with rook takes c7 check. It's the best move, but king b8, not king d8. And does it look like we have a fork or something? Guys, if we do take here, then black can take our knight. Now, would that be great? No. No, but then queen cannot take the knight. We have the bishop. Oh, the bishop has it covered. Okay, fine. There are no mates. No fork. So definitely bishop takes knight. I think, what, isn't that the best that we can do? What is the best we can do? Can we have a fork or something here? No, we don't have a fork even with the bishop sack. And by the way, knight can also take it. The rook has no more checks left. The bishop cannot come here for a hope of a discovered attack because bishop takes. That's it. I'm doing this. What else can be done? Success. 3 out of 3. The next one is black to play again. I think we are at 100% score. Yeah, there were no mates. 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. 3 out of 3. That's massive. 3 out of 3. Titanium dioxide deducting half a point there. That's right. That's better. Aryan is at 3 out of 3. Very good, Aryan. He has gelled well with the group, I must say. Fantastic. Saurish joined late, by the way, so he's giving himself 1 out of 1. Rayansh is at 3 out of 3. Radesh is at 3 out of 3. Fantastic. Black to play. So what's up, guys? Now here Ayush Tavade is saying A takes B3. Let's take the pawn, he says. Then the king will move. Why? Why will the king move? Guys, why will the king move? Why wouldn't white save the rook? Because of this check, then here, then check, then king here. There's an escape route, right? That's why I keep saying, come on then, come on now. Be honest here. Come on. What's it, guys? What's it? Think about it. Everybody seems to love A takes B3. Nobody is going to even think about the queen check or what? Ooh, oops, not there. Nobody's going to even talk about this. Guys, is nobody even going to talk about this check? Titanium is talking about this check. Yes. Guys, look at the red arrow. Aryan, you like that or what? And by the way, if you are wondering, like if we do that, well then white can just block the check. But then I say we give another check. And then when the rook comes back, then the pawn takes pawn and the rook will be pinned. That's my idea. Now I am saying that this works. This plan is good. The red one works. I mean, not that there is any other color. I've only used red here. So queen e1 check. If the rook blocks it, remember we can't take the rook as a fork because the queen is supporting the rook. Point noted. However, queen e4 check. If the rook again blocks it, then we have pawn takes pawn. Now, I'm not saying that's the answer. I am asking you because now clearly people are divided. Some people say A takes B3 and then he can, well, I'm saying queen E1 check is a possibility. Namish has asked a question. Well, by the way, titanium dioxide agrees with us, but Namish is saying, why can't the king simply move? Well, the king can move, but then it will be a fork. Let's answer Namish's question. Let's say if queen e1 check and then the king moves, let's give the green color. Then the pawn is a deadly fork, pawn check, because it's supported with the rook. I hope, Namish, you see that. So A takes, so Itesh is asking the same question I'm asking everybody. Come on, guys. Jai, senior student. Ayush Tavade, you want me to consider you as a senior student? Yesterday you mentioned that, sir. But the rook is not forced to come in between. The king can move. Yeah, doesn't want to lose the rook. Absolutely. So queen e1 does look like a great idea to me. I'm going to stick to that. But why not after the queen check? The rook block looks like the only obvious move, right? Okay, so I'm going to do that red thing. By the way, that's not the move. And now I'm going to move the one that you suggested. Now that is the one that turns out correct. Don't be influenced by your coach. Don't be influenced by your coach. And this is why you should not be influenced by the coach. Here is the reason. And now definitely the rook will be lost. So I'm showing you the full line here. Don't be influenced by the coach. Be honest. Those who changed it to queen e1 check because I said so. Titanium dioxide, first one you mark it wrong. No, Jay A takes B3. Yeah, I think Jay actually stuck to that, right? He didn't change it. All those who changed it should deduct 1 point. Be honest about it. Jay, you can keep it at 3 out of 3. 4 out of 4. I'm sorry. Guys, wasn't this the fourth position? Yeah, this was the fourth position. Why are people giving it out of 3? We got 3 out of 3. This was the fourth position, right? Yeah, Jay can claim 4 out of 4. Okay. Arya is saying 3 out of 4. Yeah, it's out of 4, not out of 3. Next position, please. All right, that pawn check in the last position, that pawn check was important to drive the king away and then we win the rook. Aryan is saying, yeah, sure, 3 by 4 then. That's why be careful. Now, this one is easy. Don't tell me this one is tough. This one is dead easy. It's just back rank checkmate, okay? As simple as it is. The back rank checkmate. And that too, there is a name for that. Isn't this the opera mate? So we give the queen check and the rook takes check. Aryan Bhangre, enjoy this checkmate. What a beautiful checkmate. This is relatively easy. There's nothing here. It is a sort of back rank because the king is on the back rank. So just remember that. It is of course sort of back rank, but yeah, the even proper word for that is opera. But it is, yeah, the king is at the back rank. So there's no doubt about that. Next one is black to play. Guys, we are done with 5 positions now. Yeah, 5 positions. Now, what's up with this position? You want to start with this check, then this is forced. And then I think we have a check. It's attacking the queen. Oh, that's checkmate. Sorry, that's checkmate. Guys, do you agree with that? Checkmate? Is there a checkmate in 2? Let's do that. This one, and then this one. Is that checkmate or what? Is that checkmate? Yeah, it looks like checkmate, right? Knight e3. Knight e3 also is a checkmate. Knight e3 is also checkmate. Oh, guys, knight e3 is also checkmate. I just said knight d4 because I'm getting the queen there. Guys, is knight e3 and knight d4, knight takes d4, both checkmates? Let me know. Are both checkmates? Let's start at least with this. Is this also checkmate? Yeah, that's checkmate. I'll stick to what I said. Okay, black to play. Fork checkmate. Yeah, fork checkmate. Agreed. Fork checkmate. Now, what is this? I think we have a check here. But then what do we have? We have the queen here. Is there like a discovered attack? Easy for calculation, this one? We are getting the queen, right? Yeah? I think we are doing that. By the way, you might appreciate me as much as you can, but of course be honest with your score. Those who changed that after I changed it, please, 1 point less. Jai can claim it. Jai never changed it, by the way. So yeah, we are getting the queen here. So let's do that. We're getting the queen here. Mind you, don't be overexcited and think about this checkmate. There's a rook there, okay? Next one is also black to play. Aryan, you're right about that last one though. We are done with 7 positions now. No, 6 positions. 7 positions. We are done with 7 positions. Aryan, why are you typing the score out of 6? Your van friend is 6 out of 7, man. Jay is saying 7 out of 7 for me, 6 out of 7 for all. This is the 8th position, Aryan. This is the 8th position. We are done with 7 positions and with 1 wrong. That's why you see green ticks, 6 green ticks and 1 red tick. We are done with 7 positions, not 6. This one is the 8th position. Answer, rook b1 check. Rook b1 check looks like a fantastic way to get the king to this b1 square, followed by queen b2 checkmate. Aryan is saying, yeah, so got that. Check, and then checkmate with the help of this knight. Fantastic. Now the score is out of 8. Please type the score correctly. I think we are doing great here. There's no doubt about that, guys. Oh, Van Friend is saying, I also did not change. So, Jay, Ant-Man also did not change the score. Aryan is accepting that I did change my answer. Queenie won, I thought. So, he is honestly deducting that 1 point. Okay. Saurish joined late. He had a power cut, remember? So he's saying, I just did 5 positions. 4 out of 5. Now, what's up with this position? Is black to play? Any ideas? Are we getting a checkmate? Or is that a simple fork? But how can that be queenside attack then? Surely, right? Oh, bishop takes check. Is that the idea? Guys, bishop takes check and then knight takes and then the rook takes rook. There is a double attack on the rook. You like that idea? Bishop takes f5. Even Jai likes that. Yeah, bishop takes f5. Okay, no problem. So Rish is like, oh, sure. Bishop takes f5 is a check. And now the rook and the queen. There's a double attack there. And the defense is only 1. I'm going to play on that. Surely, that's the way to go. Don't worry about this rook. We are going to save that. First is check. Check comes first. Next one is white to play. Guys, is it checkmate in 2? I'm asking a question. Is it checkmate in 2, this position that you see right now? Is it checkmate in 2 moves here? I want you to type the word for our new student Aryan and also Abir. I have not received a message from Abir yet, by the way. This bishop here, fianchetto. The word is fianchetto. The word is fianchetto. Please type that for our new students. Jay, you could take initiative and do that. So yes, we have a mate in 2. Wrong spelling is not cool. Itesh did the right spelling. Is my student for English as well. Fianchetto, and that's Italian. Jay can type more about it. What is the meaning of fianchetto? Jay did that. So queen to a6 check, king b8, and then queen b7 is just checkmate. Fabulous. Latest score, please. Next one is also black to play. Oh, it's an Italian word. That's right. That's for sure. And Namish has typed it. Namish, good work. Namish is saying, putting the bishop on the longest diagonal. Aryan, that's what it means. Putting the bishop on the longest diagonal is fianchetto, like the bishop was in the previous example. Reyansh murdering the spelling of diagonal. It's made it diagonon. Ant-Man expatiating it further. Yeah, now correcting it, right? Guys, queen d2 checkmate, not checkmate, check. And then after the king moves, it's checkmate, right? Made in 2, right? Is it made in 2? Arya Mahakad has also done some good typing work there. Sure. Agreed with all. Ant-Man is saying agreed with all. And it looks like it's made in 2, there's no doubt. And again, people, this is also back rank checkmate. Earlier it was back rank, but yes, because of the pattern, it was like the opera mate. The king was still on the back rank. Mate in 2. And now this one is white to play. And looks like we can have a mate in 2 again. Wow, lovely queenside attacks. I think this is again mate in 2. We will achieve 30 out of 30. We'll make up for those 5 positions missed yesterday. At the moment, I think total 11 positions are done. Jay, keep a tab of the score sheet. 12 positions, right? I think this is 12th position. Yeah, this is the 12th position. Radhesh is with a clean score. Radhesh? Really? Yes, Mohit is using the mobile, so it's a little late for him to type. No problem. Absolutely no problem. And that's why he's humbly kept his score as 1 out of 1. Mohit, no problem, my dear. Queen check, the rook blocks it, checkmate with the help of this rook. Guys, notice the pattern, so lovely. Queen takes pawn, check, the rook will have to block it. Queen takes is just checkmate. Position number 13. 12 are done. This is black to play. That's right. Aryan participating very enthusiastically. Very nice. Mohit has reached 2 out of 2, by the way, guys. That's nice, right? Sagar has deducted 0.5. So he's at 11.5. We must all be above 80%. That's what I intend to achieve for all of you guys. Namish says that this game is familiar for me. This was in the book, but the rook was attacked 3 times. Okay, cool. That's nice. For this position, queen takes c6. No, that was one for the last one, right? Yeah, not for this one. Guys, now if we take the queen, the opponent also takes our queen, right? What if we take, then he takes, then we take again king, and then we take the queen. Do you like that idea? Jay says no, rook takes d5. Jay, really? Are we not getting both the rooks and becoming an exchange up here? Jay, I think this time you will have to deduct 1 point. One more thing, don't even think about this check because it's queen takes queen, it's free queen. Did you notice that? You have to tell me such things, okay? Because those blunders happen when you play over the board. Man, those blunders happen, huh? Those blunders happen. Also, one more thing is when we do these positions, how many of you are okay with 3D boards? You can type it. 2D is okay or 3D is okay. Type it what you want. So you can say 2D is okay or you can say 3D is okay. Let me know. Some people prefer, like at least when we do the positions, they think that 3D is better. Jay is clearly saying no, 2D is better. I don't know. Rayan saying 2D is the best. Oh, Dishen also is saying 2D. Everybody is going for 2D. Except for Arya Mahakal. Arya Mahakal loves 3D. Okay. 2D gets the most votes, but yeah, Mohit is saying we should try 3D. So next, we are going to have 3 sessions, right? So tomorrow again, for one last time, we do this. Tomorrow, we'll try it with the 3D pieces. Let me know if you like that. From the next time onwards, then when we do positions, we can have the 3D board if you like. Honestly speaking, 2D is correct. We can do the poll tomorrow, Jay. It's a nice idea. We can do the poll tomorrow. Jay has typed something very nice here. We can do that poll tomorrow, Jay. So tomorrow we'll do this in the 3D and then we can have the poll done. And if you like it, then you can tell me, okay? Fine then. What about this one? So Jay, you are saying rook takes d5, but let's analyze this. Okay, let's use a different color for that. Queen takes rook check. Then our opponent is likely to take again. Then we again take with the rook and give the check. Maybe the king comes to d2. Then rook takes queen will happen. And then king takes rook. But will be an exchange up here. Everybody seems to like that idea. I'm going to go for it anyway. And now it is very clear, Jay, that you will also have to deduct 1 point. Jay, you'll have to deduct that. You'll have to deduct 1 point now. Okay, so this one is black to play now. What to do? Oh, Kavish joined late. So he's saying 2 out of 2. So Mohit, don't worry. You've got some company. And now Ayush is like boasting. Ayush is like 12 for, 12 for me. He's boasting about it. Jay says 13 out of 14 for all. He's not accepting that Ayush did not change it. Ayush, Jay, maybe you can scroll up the chat and see if he did change it. You can scroll up the chat, Jay. I'll give you some time here. Sure. Bishop e3. Oh, what is that move? Yes, that's back rank checkmate, is it? And if the bishop blocks, it's just bishop takes checkmate. Or even rook takes is better. I don't know. But then don't forget that our rook is also hanging. Guys, this one is nice. Now what are you going to do? Knight is attacking our rook here. I have a better plan if you think about it closely. Do you want to start with, so let me give you arrows, the green one or the red one? Guys, the green one or the red one? And I'm not kidding, I swear. Look properly what you want to do. People like bishop e3 first. They like the green first. Jay also saying the green first. Is there nobody who says red? Guys, notice one thing. If we play with initiative and tempo, the rook takes rook. Okay? The rook takes rook. That means our opponent will be forced to take with the rook, not with the king. Has anybody noticed that? And then the bishop e3, then the king will be forced to move. We still have our back rank checkmate. Please, Jay, have you changed? Jay, I think has changed. I think Jay has changed, but before I show it, if you change, it's okay. Sagar is saying the red one looks good. Guys, I'm saying it. Initiative and tempo, fine. I mean, Namish is saying, yes, I forgot to notice that. Now I think that's right. So one final time I'm asking you, red or green? Think about it. If you play rook takes d1, there is a line by Sagar. It says rook takes d, analyze that. Rook takes d1 check, rook takes d1, bishop e3 check, bishop e3 check, rook takes d1. Then king will move and then back rank checkmate. And if the bishop blocks, then what do? The bishop can block, right? Guys, the bishop can block, I'm saying. Mohit is saying, sir, why is green not good? I'm not saying green is not good. I'm not saying anything. I'm just showing you the options. Like I did in one previous one. So let me see. Somebody typed that line for rook takes d1. So rook takes d1 check, rook takes d1, bishop e3 check. What if he blocks it with the bishop? Then what do? Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about that, my dear guys. Nobody's talking about that. So bishop check. A bishop has to block it. Otherwise, there's back rank checkmate. There's no doubt about that. And then the bishop check. The king moves. Then what about this rook? And by the way, nobody is even thinking about this move here. No thoughts on that? Okay, let me give the chrome arrow. Guys, there's another arrow you need to think about. There is another arrow you have to think about now. So let me give you the chrome color as well. What about this one? Let me see if I can have another blue one here as well. Let's spend some time here. Yes, I know 30 out of 30 is what we wanted, but Jay is saying no, the chrome one is the worst. The chrome one is the worst. And I believe Natasha G, that is Mudit. Mudit, am I right? That's you? Mudit is saying the red arrow works. And Saurish has created a new color, red plus green. I don't know how many of you have appeared for the elementary exams. Red plus green. Rerine. What's rerine? Mohit likes that. Well, that's some creativity there. So guys, that's an important thing there. What do? Time for decider. Let's see if you win or not. That's not the move. How many people again changed because I changed it? Be honest about it. Be honest about it. I said the green first, but later I told you, hey, there could be something here. I told you that. How many people actually, oh, sorry, oops, not that. That I knew. Okay. Okay, so this is a piece up. How many people, I did that for the second time today. I did that for the second time today. Whenever I change it, you change it. Why do you do that? Good of you not to at least switch to Chrome. I gave you the third choice as well. Not saying no. And Ayush Tavde. Jay, now tell me if Ayush is at least getting one wrong or not. Please tell me. Chrome was the worst, I agree. That's perfectly okay. No, Mudit, it's okay. You deduct 1 point for yourself. This is fun. I gave the red arrow even before you said it. I had given them three choices. The chrome was the worst, they said. Ayush, you are still saying 15 out of 15? Jay, just check what this boy does. Aryan, your van friend is like grandmaster or what? Like what's happening here, huh? Jay, just scroll through the chat and let me know. Okay, next one please, white to play. Moral of the story, don't be confused if I give you options. Firmly calculate what you like, okay? Don't now say, first I thought of that, first I did this. No. Yes, Ayush, 14 out of 15 for you. Jay has done some research. Jay has done some research. Yes, instead of April Fool, we have July Fool. Guys, that's right. Instead of April Fool, comment. Instead of April Fool, we have a new July Fool. I should have done that on chess day. I should have done this on the chess day. On 20th July, this would have been great thing to do. But again, I'm making it clear. That's what is the beauty of chess. You know, there are options you have to select. And then see what happens. Okay, let's continue. Queenside Attack, position number 15 is it? I think 15, yeah. So what are we going to do here? Just take the queen, or do you think we can deflect the king? So again, giving you the options. I think it is better I draw the arrows. Guys, isn't that what we used to do? Jay can tell me. Jay, Mohit, we can. I mean, I think that's what we did. Namish, Arya Mahakal can also say. We used to do that, right? I used to give you 4 color options and then you used to select. Type it in the chat if you agree. I used to give you 4 color options and then we used to do like which one do you like kind of a thing. Yeah, that's what I used to do. So we can do that because that actually provides you with some good confusion, and then you have to decide. Anyway, nonetheless, that is done. Next one is white to play. And this one again should be easy, I'm saying. Do you want to go for this one? Do you want to go for this one? Do you want to take the knight with this one? Or do you want to attack the bishop with the red one? Well, that's nice. Guys, type the color. I think we'll stick to that old method where I give you 4 options. 4 options is better, but type the correct color. Jay this time thinks that chrome is the best. Earlier he thought that for the last position the chrome was the worst. Okay, orange, what's that? That's a chrome key, right? I think Avdut, our elementary student, taught us this word chrome. Chrome arrow, yeah. Aryan, you know this? It's called chrome color. Hitesh calls it the mango color. I don't know. He calls it the mango color. Orange. Now what's that? No, chrome. We'll stick to that chrome thing. Check. We win the queen. Next position is white to play. Are you interested in this queen check? Are you interested in doing this knight move, which is knight? Oh, not the same color, please. Okay, here. Are you interested in moving the king to safety? Are you interested in pushing the pawn? Which color is remaining? The red one. Hey, and despite of giving you 4 choices, it could be none of these. Don't forget that. Somebody type that. Sir is giving 4 arrows, but it can be none of these. Jay, you can type this line. So what do you think? Blue, everyone is going for blue here. Mudit is saying blue, Jay is saying blue. And what does the blue thing do for you? Remember, Jay has typed something. None of these is an option, even when I draw the 4 colors, okay? So queen check, with the help of the knight, people agree with the blue color. Even Saurish thinks blue color. But then what after king c7? What happens then? Then what? Is checkmate? Titanium dioxide, you live in Dombivli and I very much suspect that you are very much one of my students. Of course, your ID is a little confusing, so I don't know. So I've already acknowledged that. I've read that. You typed it twice or thrice earlier. I think you are one of our students, but it's with a different name. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, sure. Well, river color. What's river color? Jay also acknowledges that. Okay, the blue arrow it is then. For most people, it was blue, and this is checkmate, right? That's what a lovely checkmate. Again, one of those patterns you will agree doesn't look like checkmate, but it is. White to play for the next one. I think we will not count this. We will not count this because this is the position that we have already done once, right? So that does not count. Now this one is new. Options. Do you want to go for this one? Do you want to go for this one? Do you want to go for this one? Or do you want to go for none of these option is there, right? Do you want to go for this one? None of these is also an option. None of these is also an option. So people agree with red here. Why are people agreeing with red? That my favorite color is red. So what's Namish laughing about? River color? That's what you're laughing about? Namish is a big LOL. Why? Cherry or apple arrow? Cherry or apple, huh? Cherry or apple arrow. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, rook e8, a deflection and then checkmate. So now I think I know who titanium dioxide is. If I am not wrong, titanium dioxide is also known by the name Harry Potter. Titanium dioxide, am I right? You are also called Harry Potter. Is that also one of your nicknames? You study in the Lodha World School. Uh, you are somebody I used to visit during the Ganesha festivities. You won the prize in a chess tournament in the Metro Mall competition. All clues that you know that I know you. Don't laugh about it, yeah. So titanium dioxide can type more. Sure. Do that if that's right, of course. If that's right. Back to the Queenside attack here. And I think red one makes sense because we are going to deflect the queen and then we want the queen b7 checkmate with the pawn. That is right. Okay. Yes, Mohit, that's 0.06 subscribers. 1.06. That's nice. Okay, the next one, white to play overall score. Overall score. Titanium dioxide is saying, no, I am not that one. Okay, if you say so, then you should tell me your name. Titanium dioxide is too long to say. It's in the 2500 to 2800 region somewhere, I think. Mudit is asking a puzzle reading. Right? Again, arrows. Do you want to play this? Do you want to play this? Do you want to safeguard the king? Which one is remaining? The blue one. Or do you want to play the queen back? Or is it none of these? I always say none of these is an option. No, titanium dioxide has said that he is not the Harry Potter who I think he is. Because yesterday he said it's he. Okay, but I don't know. Apart from that, Lodha World School doesn't ring any bells. So titanium dioxide, then you can tell us your name. I think that's a new ID for it. Why people are like cherries all the time? What's up with that? Guys, are we going to get a checkmate with this? Yeah, I think we can do that. Check. Guys, forget about titanium's name here. Ayush, Ant-Man, forget it. Akash. Did we have another Akash at the Vaidya's chess hub? He's saying his name is Akash something. Did we have, there were quite a few Akash in the academy previously. Anyway, I thought you were somebody else, but you're saying you're Akash. Welcome, Akash. Akash is so much better than titanium dioxide, man. What's up? By the way, why do you then have the ID titanium dioxide? Are you some chemist or scientist or something? What are you? Anyway, now let's do this. Queen f5, king with knight d7. Checkmate. Aryan Bhangre, that's not checkmate. What are you typing? It's not checkmate. It won't be a checkmate. Oh no, it's not checkmate. Correction, correction, correction. It is not check. Itesh, even you thought it is checkmate? If king d8. No, what? Okay. Guys, it's not checkmate, right? Okay. Surely it's a knight check, but it's not checkmate. Now it is, right? Now it is. Now you would have to, and the knight will block it, of course. And now it's checkmate. However, I was thinking about another possibility here. What if the king had come here? Now is there a checkmate? Guys, this is important to calculate. Namish, focus on the job at hand. Fun or scientists will find later about more about Akash later, but the king could have moved to c8 and then what? Double check? Aish nowadays now saying that is the one good idea. We can go for a double check. Guys, notice the power of the double check. We all know that the king has to move. Now, if the king d8, it's simple queen checkmate with the help of the knight. And if king b8, well, again, the same checkmate, but this time on the other square. This is beautiful. Let me know if you like that. This is totally cool, right? Absolutely and totally cool. Loved that. Score time, please. Next one is black to play. 19 out of 20. Oh, Akash's favorite subject is chemistry. Okay. Good for you. Have we done 20 positions? That's awesome, right? Guys, 10 more positions to get this. It's on leeches, Aryan. Where do you get these puzzles? It is on leeches. You just created the ID. You can see, right? Leeches.org. You can see that on the screen. Watch closely, Aryan. You can see leeches.org. I was talking about our student, and Jay would probably recognize. I was talking about Tanishq Raze. I was talking about our student master Tanishq Raze. We used to call him Harry Potter for a reason. He used to look like him with the glasses like him. So I thought it was you. What do you want to do here? Arrow time again. Do you want to take the pawn, give the check? Oh, sorry. It's black to play. What am I doing? I beg your pardon. It's black to play. Sorry, guys. It's black to play. Oh, what did I do? It's black to play, guys. Black to play. I beg your pardon. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Is it queen takes pawn? Is it knight attacking the rook? Is it, oh, hang on. Is it knight here? Let's change the colors a little bit. Little bit, not by much. Do you want to play this? Or do you want to play... What's the last option I can give you? Do you want to play this? Or is it none of these? Red. What will red do? We'll lose our queen? Is it like an intermediate move? Yes, but I like that. Now don't be hasty in capturing the queen here. Aryan, you should probably study this. Forget about where we got these puzzles and everything. You will subsequently learn, but at the moment, don't miss out on something. Look at what we played. We lost our queen, but then we don't have to take it immediately. Okay. Hey, titanium dioxide says I know him. He was the Student of the year last year. Hey, awesome. Big applause for Akash because he knows so much about our student. Fantastic. And check comes first. Comment by Itesh. Itesh, you're so right about it, man. So check comes first. Then the king would move. And we can pick this up. Okay. Next one, please. Check comes first. I think this one should be easy. Setting up a checkmate here. Oh, but if we do that, oh no. Oh no. Horrible. Look at the back rank threat. So do you want to go ahead with the green? Do you want to go ahead with this? Do you want to push the pawn? Or do you want to play the pawn? Or none of these? OMGB, right? OMGB. Totally OMGB. Absolutely OMGB. Instead of we winning, it will be us losing. Okay, so green is no. Jay, you're saying green, really? Jay, really? Think again. Arya Mahakal is also like OMGB. Oh my Gadpati Bappa, sure. Aryan likes the blue one. And Aryan, why is that? Somebody, I'll give you a clue. Somebody, when I said back rank checkmate, somebody in this lecture said, Sir, opera checkmate. Opera checkmate, huh? Somebody said that. Clue, Sherlock. Clue. Somebody said that. The moment I said back rank checkmate, somebody said opera checkmate, huh? So watch it. Watch it. The arrows are gone, but now you know because I've given you a clue. Somebody said, huh? Van friend. It was van friend, huh? Okay. Yes, Granth Uttekar is right. If we play the green arrow, it won't be checkmate, but we will lose our queen. Granth, we can you can block the check with the queen, but then we will lose our queen. So what will happen is, let's take the rook. Let's give a double check. The moment the bishop starts giving the check, it's also the rook that starts giving the check. And somebody said about the opera checkmate, huh? Now you remember. If you enjoyed this position, type it in the chat. Guys, gotta love such positions. If you love this position, tell me in the chat. Like this one was awesome. Totally cool position. This is fun to learn. Yeah. Totally loved this position. I personally loved it. This is nice. This is cool. And we are at 22 positions. Back rank. Guys, this is back rank. Then there was double check. Then there was opera. Guys, Jayesh Gazre is my Badlapur student from Badlapur. He is one of our students, Jayesh. Next one is white to play. Let's finish this. Can we reach 30 or not? Come on. It was a nice position, right? White to play, and I think this one would be the start. Let me know if you agree. I don't know. Guys, is that what you want? Can we get there? The red one, rook e8 check. Rook d8 is mate. Checkmate. Next position, please. The score, please. You have to keep a track of the score, please. White to play is the next one. This one is, I think, check and then check. Isn't that right? Guys, surely tell me that's the one, right? Queen check and then we take the pawn, right? Oh, we take with the bishop or we take with the queen? What do we do? Now we take with the queen and then there is checkmate. Whoa, again, one of those positions. If you love this type, yes, sir, totally loved it. This is fantastic. The queen checkmate was just super. Saurish loved it. Totally. Nice position. Black to play here. Opera again. Queen check. No, not queen check. If you take with the queen, guys, the king can take. Should we take with the bishop? What should we do here? Queen takes, then this rook escapes. If queen takes check, then the king can also take. Yeah, that's a point there. So what are we going to do here? Please don't say nothing to do. Itesh has some ideas. Queen takes d2, rook takes. But then what if king takes? Nobody's talking about that. Why are you not talking about that? If queen takes queen check, the king can also take, right? You're not talking about that? Or is it then we can just win the bishop? Yeah, then bishop takes, right? Sure. We can take the bishop. Totally. Next position, please. It's white to play here, guys. X-ray idea. Is it the X-ray idea or no? No, I don't think so. It will be dangerous. X-ray idea will be a little dangerous. Okay, if we take here, takes here, check. Here, check. Guys, this looks long. What's the idea here? Queen takes queen. Rook takes. Rook check. King to e7 or rather d7. Rook check. The king moves to either. No, this square. This is forced. Oh, lengthy procedure. Jayesh here, my student from Badlapur, says queen takes d4 and then rook d8 it's not checkmate, right? Is it checkmate? I doubt if it's checkmate. I doubt if it's checkmate. Guys, it's not checkmate, right? After the king moves, it's not checkmate, but we win the rook. That's the point. Again, if you enjoyed the position, let me know. Guys, if you are enjoying the positions, you have to let me know. Now, this one is pretty simple. I don't even want you to think here. Okay? So this is just too easy. We're just winning the queen here. The pawn is absolutely pinned. If Aryan remembers, we studied this yesterday. Next position, please. Now, I think this one is destroying the defender. The queenside attack. Simple, right? Destroying the defender. I don't have to. The check comes first and the defender is gone. Guys, this is 27th position. Guys, let me tell you, we have done 28 positions now. Yeah, 28 positions are done. I think for this one, we can have this check and checkmate in 2. Mate on d7, checkmate in 2. Let me know. Checkmate in 2. Guys, if we do reach 30 out of 30, you know what we do for the remainder time? What we will do is you have to tell me all the variations with the complete typing, okay? So let's do this last position. This is the 30th position, okay? Position number 30, yeah. What are we going to do here? I think there is this check. Oh, back rank checkmate, guys. For this one, guys, I'm going to leave you with about 2 minutes with some music. Enjoy. 2 minutes. So what's up? Did you get the answer to that question? Yeah, we have all. Tanish always defeats us when we all friends play. Well, that's nice. That's because he is our student. Now you know the secret. And now, by the way, I was hoping that you were Tanishk. I don't know. You say you are not. Guys, this is the back rank checkmate, right? How many people did calculate that? The bishop has discovered. Aryan, did you get that? We are at 30 out of 30, which means that for the next few positions, you are going to type the complete thing, okay? No mistakes while typing, okay? No mistakes while typing. Come on, do this. Type the complete thing here. There should be no mistakes, guys. No mistakes. And if there are variations, type them as well. Four minutes. Let's try to do at least two positions. Okay, Mohit, you know the answer, but you cannot type. Okay, I completely understand. It's okay. Sometimes it takes time, yeah. Now, what's up with this? Let's see how many people will type this correctly. We want to find out more. So, how many people can type this perfectly here? What's the answer for this one? We are done with our target, so I'm not concerned about anything else. We all have done spectacularly well. I'm just unhappy that I didn't get to complete my hat trick of confusing you guys with another option. Aryan says knight b6 checking b at queen 8. Jay, what the hell is that? Jay, what the hell is that? Just one move here. What the hell is that? Jay, you are the senior student. What did we agree? We agreed that you are going to type the full line here, right? Jay, not fair. The new student understood it and you just typed knight b6. That's not fair. Oh, Kavish also typed the full thing. So guys, that's the answer then. So knight check, the pawn is pinned. And then watch this checkmate pattern. How lovely is that? Let me know if you love this. Okay, this is absolutely amazing. So many people with the correct answer. Oh, by the way, Itesh did 1-0 also. Did you notice that? Watch it. Itesh did that 1-0 also. So last position for today. Let's see how many people are able to type the entire thing. If there are variations, let me know. Jay has typed a line says 1-0 says bishop takes b7. Is there any variation at all? Or is that forced? Jay, you should mention. If it is forced, then you have to mention that it is forced. There is no other thing about it. It is. Okay, guys, time for us to conclude the lecture. Today we got a stream that was fluent. No problems. Tomorrow we'll have the third session of this Queenside Attack. But the change is tomorrow we will try 3D pieces for the first time. Then Jay, you are right. We can have a poll tomorrow whether you like the 3D pieces or 2D. For the positions, accordingly, we will decide whether we want 2D or 3D. That's tomorrow. It was a great, enjoyable session. There was not a single issue at all with the net. Yesterday also, it was not the net issue, so much as the weather that disrupted the net on and off. Maybe there was a problem with YouTube more than the overall internet connection. I don't know. We will meet tomorrow and take care. Bye-bye.